68, Anandapurnima number 68. నేను మంచిది నరేంద్ర will read out in Telugu, then I will read out in English.
అభివ్యక్తి యొక్క మొదటి మరియు చివరి పదం చలనశీలత లేదా గతిశీలత. గతిశీలతకు విరామం లేనట్లే దాని మార్గానికి కూడా అంతం లేదు. ఈ గతిశీలతలోనే శాశ్వత నీతి మరియు కాలానికి ఇంద్రియాలకు అతీతమైన అనుభూతులకు మధ్య మంచి సామర్థ్యం ఏర్పడడానికి అవకాశం ఉంది. ఇది అపకేంద్రక, కేంద్రకం వైపు నడిపించే అనుబంధం. ఒక వ్యక్తి సత్యాన్ని అర్థం చేసుకొని దానికి కట్టుబడి ఉన్నంత మాత్రం సరిపోదు. జీవుల వాస్తవిక జీవితాల్లో అది ఆచరణలోకి రావాలి. ప్రతి జీవితం సాత్వికత యొక్క మొగ్గలు, పువ్వులు మరియు పండ్లతో ఉప్పారి ఉజ్వలంగా మారాలి. ఉద్యమ మార్గంలో సర్వోన్నత సాఫల్యమే పరమ సత్యం అని అందరూ గ్రహించినట్లు చేయాలి. శ్రీ శ్రీ ఆనందవాణి ఆనందపూర్ణిమ
2022. The first and final word of manifestation is mobility or dynamism. Just as movement has no cessation, the path of movement also has movement. In this very movement lies the happy union between eternal ethics and the ageless supra-sensory realization, their centripetal ability. It is not enough for a person to merely understand and abide by the truth. Rather, it must be translated into reality in the practical lives of living beings, with the greatest fulfillment in birds, flowers, and fruits. Each and every life must be made effulgent. Everyone should be made to realize that in the path of movement, the supreme fulfillment is the highest truth. Sri Sri Anandapurnima.
पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते।
From today, 100 years ago, in 1921, on this auspicious day of Buddha Purnima at dawn in the railway city of Jamalpur, Bihar, India, to the family, homeo practitioner and philanthropist Lakshmi Narayan Sarkar and his spouse Abharani Sarkar was blessed with a divine child. As the newborn baby took birth in the dawn and the fair complexion, he was named Arun. Later on, maintaining a similarity with his cousin, he was named as Sri Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar. And finally, according to the Indian spiritual tradition, as a spiritual preceptor, he became popularly known as Sri Sri Anandamurti. Lakshmi Narayan Sarkar originally belonged to Bamunpara, Bardhaman of West Bengal, and Abharani Sarkar was the daughter of a renowned doctor, Sri Upendranath Bose from Vaidyabati, Hooghly district, West Bengal. After completion of 5 years, he was admitted to the primary school of Jamalpur. Due to his attentiveness to study, adherence to discipline, calm and quietness, he was always loved by his teachers. After the completion of primary education, he got admitted in Jamalpur Railway High School. Due to his vast knowledge in each and every subject, he was named as Mobile Encyclopedia by his classmates. Unfortunately, while he was studying in class 9, his father left for heavenly abode just at the age of 45 due to black fever. Even in the disastrous situation of his family, he passed the entrance examination successfully in the year 1939. In the same year, he got admission in the Vidyasagar College, Kolkata in the science stream and took shelter at his maternal uncle Sharat Chandra Bose, who was a great aspirant of Tantra. Naturally, Prabhat Ranjan liked loneliness and spiritual atmosphere of his maternal uncle's house. One day in the evening, while Prabhat Ranjan was on way to his evening work, halted for a while at Kashimitra Ghat, a cremation ground on the bank of the river Ganga. A darefull dacoit named Kalicharan was approaching from behind to snatch away the valuables from him. But Prabhat Ranjan called him by name without looking back. Hearing his name from an unknown young man, the dacoit was utterly confounded, and after a short conversation, young Prabhat Ranjan initiated and showed him the path of spirituality. That day was the full moon of the month Shravana in the year 1939. However, in the year 1941, while the result of his intermediate exam was out, Prabhat Ranjan found him in the list of top 10. Though he had great desire for higher study, due to the deplorable condition to his family, he had to leave Kolkata and returned to Jamalpur to support the family and to take care of his younger brothers. He joined railway workshop as an accountant and served till 1966. In 1943, he also joined the Territorial Army. In the year 1954, 7th November, the Sunday was a historical day because on that day, for the first time, Sri Sri Anandamurti ji addressed a small gathering to his disciple in the railway quarter number 338. The summary of his discourse on that day was attainment of Brahma is the ultimate goal of human life. So the name of the organization was also Brahma Ishtamarga. Later on, in the year 1955, in the Shravani Purnima, the organization was renamed as Anandamarga Pracharak Sangha. On the next Sunday, that 14th November, in the same place, there had been another congregation where Sri Sri Anandamurti ji spoke about the mystery of life with practical demonstration on the departing order of the Pranavayu. Since then, up to the last day of his life, to spread messages of the Anandamarga ideology, He gave innumerable, invaluable speeches over various subjects such as philosophy, spirituality, economics, literature, naturotherapy, science of grammar, and many more. He threw new light over the subject for which many scholars around the world is researching on his discourses. Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar, at the end of his life in the year 1982, on 14th of September, he started writing songs, and up to 21st of October 1990, he composed 5018 songs, which are great treasure of spiritual wealth, popularly known as Prabhat Sangeeta. Today, on the spacious moment of his birth centenary, when his innumerable disciples and well-wishers are celebrating, we also pay our deep reverence and heartfelt love for him. Thank you. Source of information: the book Sambhavami by Acharya Sugatanand Avadhut.